I'm driving home. And of course, the camera on the phone here never does justice. It's the moon. It's a pretty harvest moon. I mean, it's got great orange coloring. It is not a full moon though. The upper right corner roundness is not quite in there. So, all right, let me get to driving. Talk to you later. See her? Just hanging out on the driveway, taking a walk. What you doing, lady in the blue Jeep? So I can go days and not see any. And then I have days where I have lots. Today it's just one. This one is, I'm not trying to spook her, but I do want her to go into the forest so I can drive home. Huh. All right. Y'all have an awesome day, and I will talk to you later. Afternoon. This is Nita, the chickens. Miss Panda just went around the corner. Kitty Blaze is here somewhere with a timepiece garden. Hopefully you liked the deer this morning on the driveway. He was hanging out, doing what she likes to do. All right, in 2 days we're supposed to have a rainstorm that will bring our first cold snap. Now it's not going to be freezing, but we're supposed to get low. Not, how do I say this? We've been running between 60 and 80 highs and lows. We're going to do 50s to 70s-ish, and I just say ish because, you know, those are always forecasts for in town. I'm not in town, so I'm either a little warmer or a little colder. It's never exactly the same. Having said that, because we're going to do that, and then we're going to stay low for like the next 3 weeks. We're not going to have another 80s for a while, if ever. You know, welcome to fall. So, having said that, I need to build Kitty a cat house. Yeah, not a hooker ring, a kitty cat house. Kitty has been banished to the outside. It's been like that, you know, since the third time he did what he wasn't supposed to do. Having said that, though, being that I do not have a true barn, or a true, you know, garage, something like that he can hang out in, I need to go ahead and build him his house. I think I've talked about this before, because I'm going to try and stick like a heating pad in it on low, up against one of the walls, so I can give him heat in his house on cold nights. Well, having said that, I need to build the house. So when I'm done, it's going to go here where his carrier has been, because that's where he's used to. This is the carrier, this is his food. We will have a cat house here that's long and skinny. It's going to be at least as tall as his cat post. That way he can climb up the cat post and then get into his cat house, but it'll be up against the house. You know, and solid, with a removable lid so I can, you know, clean it, make sure wasps aren't in it and all that other fun stuff. So, that's what we're doing. So let's get it built before it gets too cold and Kitty thinks I hate him, because I don't. I just, you know, my bedroom is not the litter box. All right, I will talk at you later. There's Kitty Blaze. He's stalking a grasshopper. Not the chickens. A grasshopper. All right, there's the base. See 4 legs. Got the three sides attached on the bottom for stability. There's the longer base across the top. That way his carrier fits here. Does that make sense? And there'll be enough room to put the heating pad there without him being able to scratch at it and get to it and electrical short it, but yet it'll warm this back area. The front half here will be large enough for him to get in or out of to get into his carrier, but it'll give him a little deck And it hangs over because at the edge is where his cat post is actually going to go, is right here at the tip. So it's not going to tip over when he jumps on it, even as he gets older, because the cat post will keep this end up. That way he's got a play area underneath it and or a play area across the top of it. So far so good. So I gotta get the walls done. Talk to you in a few. So Miss Panda had caught a mouse. And she doesn't really eat mice, but she played with it, and Kitty watched her play with it. And when Panda walked away, because it was, you know, no longer active the way Panda likes a mouse, Kitty is now learning what you do with mice. And he is having a blast. So Panda has again done her job and taught Kitty how to be a mouser. Kitty will always want mice from now on. Talk to you in a few. And there it is. Mostly. So again, there's a little, I don't have the piece in front of it. It's still over there, a little cat post. I will do that over there because that's heavy. And the lid, I'm not going to attach it yet. I'm not going to attach it yet. I'm probably going to put like a couple of eyelets here and just run like a bungee cord to hold the lid on. That way I can get the cat carrier in and out really easy. Because it's snug right now, and it's snug so he doesn't think he needs to scratch on the heating pad when I put it in here. Got some insulation on the two sides that don't have the heating pad, and you know, put it in there, put it on low. He is probably going to be great on cold days. You know, got a little front porch. We'll just kind of see from there. Alrighty, let me go on and finish and, you know, little cat house. We'll see how well this works. Talk to you soon. Alright, finished product. Kitty scratching post so he can run up the scratching post. If he wants to climb up and get straight up on the ledge, he can jump. He gets up on here routinely. So just kind of, you know, get into his house. Now the heating pad is not in here. Tonight's going to be warm. Tomorrow's going to be warm. I don't have this put on yet, secured. Shouldn't be an issue tonight. Again, we're not storming tonight. I was hoping to get 100% done today. Hey, focus. I was hoping to get it 100% done today so I could just work on the hoop tunnel tomorrow. I need to get the plastic on it. So after the 2 days of rain, or the day of rain, or whatever, the cold front that comes in behind it, again, when it's 70 degrees outside, it is 90 degrees in the day in that hoop tunnel. So tomorrow is plastic. Has to happen. And then from there, I've also got to get my seeds started. You know, my mustard greens and just my basic greens that I like in the garden. So, no, it's better zoomed in. Saying it's one of those that he can, if he wants to just hang out under it, he can. That makes sense. That allows me to blow off dust and stuff under it when I use the blower. His food dish is still down there right now. That puts him up above his food dish. So should like a raccoon come in at night and steal some food, Kitty's up here safe. I will say I am probably going to slide the lid back just a little. Something just out of the light. So, not today. Zoom out. There we go. Well, no, you can't see. There you go. To fill the top half here. As it is, he can go into his carrier case, or he can go above his carrier case with the lid closed. That would give him access to scratch the heating pad, and I don't want that. So it's got to be something that I can, slide in and out or up and on. So again, the goal is to be able to remove the cat carrier when I need to take it to the when I need to take him to the vet. So stuff I still got to play with. I think that sealing that top portion would also help hold some heat in the backside of it. Alright. I will talk to you later. Yeah, it's gotten dark. Street lights are on. Panda and Kitty have been playing. I think Panda hears the coyote starting to get active, and Kitty's just like, whatever. Critters are flying at the light. I'm catching them. So, y'all have a wonderful evening, and we will talk to you later.